I'm Eric. I'm making a game. It's called The God Killer. I'm streaming briefly, just for a moment, Friday instead of Thursday. But I was here Thursday, and I know nobody's actually counting on me, but I did say I was going to be here Thursday. I was. I had a stream going. If you would have joined me at 6 p.m. ish Pacific Standard Time, I would have been here, just like I said I would. But what happened was a piece of personal information. It came up on the screen right in the middle of the stream, and I deleted the whole thing. So I've noticed a few people have been following along in the YouTube archive and on Twitch and checking out the recordings. So I thought I would just do a quick demo of where I'm at, since the Thursday slot is empty, if anybody happened to have been following it. So yeah, I came to the conclusion yesterday that I had committed sins in the past, coding sins, and I needed to write them. There were error messages that were coming up in the console, and I'd been ignoring them for a while because they didn't make sense to me. They seemed not just like normal error messages, they seemed unfair. Like they were telling me I was doing something wrong, and I was certain that there was some bug in the Unity software that somebody else had screwed up, not me. And I got really stubborn. I didn't want to go and fix those bugs because I just thought like there'll be a Unity update and it'll fix them magically. But I thought about it a little bit more, and it's always a good thing when something is your fault because you can fix it, right? So I looked closer into it. And even though I might not be 100% agreeing with the behavior of it, it does make sense to me. And I'll maybe not go into that on this particular session. I'll just give you a quick demo of where the game's at now. You see all these things that look like, I forget what they're called. Those little notches on the sides of castle walls. Are they parapets? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the proper name of them. I'm not going to look it up right now. But I'm not intending for it to look like castle blocks along the edges. There's still some bug that I introduced in my effort to rectify my sins. And the sins that I have perhaps committed were trying to do something in the editor programmatically in response to the onValidate event. So what I'll do for this demo, just for the heck of it, I will just go ahead and play and show the weird decoration that is being created now, because it does kind of look like a nifty little castle. I'm not going to leave it that way, but there might be something to it. This little castle around the edges thing. I might reuse it in one of the other themes. There's a theme I have called Regal, and something like this, if not exactly like this, might be good for that. So the part that's in error is that there's little chunks missing out of the sides, and I'm actually going to fix that tonight, but I'm not going to do it on stream. I found that I want to have some programming time where I'm off stream, because certain problems just seem to go better that way. And I like to have a comparison point with my streaming sessions to see if I'm actually slowing myself down on certain tasks by streaming at the same time. I've actually found, at least for the current mix, that I am at or better than what I would normally be, which is unexpected. There's something about having this feeling like I should be doing things the best possible way with my time. It makes me go off on less tangents work-wise and not fiddle around with things that don't matter that much. So it's an interesting lesson. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm going to, in a moment, stop the stream. And this has just been a little quick demo of where the project's at, if you wanted to know that. Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, there is a non-live coding session I do. We're still doing game development, but it won't be a programming task. And you can join that if you want to catch a voiceover session where I'm going to be recording some placeholder audio for the game. I'll later switch it out for actors that I know and love that I think would do the part better. And also, I'm going to do a voiceover session to record parts for a different game, not this one, called Drud, which I was heavily involved with in the past. And there's a character in it that people wanted to hear more of. And I wrote somebody else wrote a whole bunch of lines for me to record. And I'll record in this odd character voice on Sunday. So join up if you want to see a live VO session with me Sunday, 3 p.m. PST. And if you like live coding sessions, Monday through Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. ish. Sometimes I start a little earlier, a little later, Pacific Standard Time. Thank you. Catch you later.